Hi, second graders. Today is Thursday, April 16th, 2020. We will be solving more two-step story problems. So every problem that you complete today, we will have to have at least 2 steps in order to complete it. So I would like you to go ahead and take out your math workbook and open it up to page 259 and 260 with a pencil so we can work through the first couple together. So go ahead and pause this video until you have your math workbook out and open to page 259. If you are ready, we will go ahead and jump in on number 1. It says Lynn gets $38 for babysitting. She spends 12 of it on a present for her mother, and then she puts the rest in a money jar. She then gives some money to her sister. Now Lynn has $18 in her money jar. How many dollars did Lynn give to her sister? So let's look at the first step. First, we need to figure out how much money does she then put into her money jar. So we know that how much money did she make babysitting? Yep, $38. So put 38 at the top of your first math mountain. How much money did she spend on a present for her mom? 12. Yep, so she spent 12 on her mom, and we need to figure out then how much money does she have left over. Again, we can subtract 38 minus 12, or 12 plus what equals 38. So I'm going to do the subtraction. So on the side of your paper or on an extra piece of paper if you don't have room, so 38 minus 12 equals what? We start in the ones cup. 8 minus 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I get 6. 3 minus 1, 2. So then I know after she gets $38 babysitting, she spends 12 on a present for her mom, and then she has $26 left over. Right? But now I forgot the rest of the question. So let's go ahead and read the second part. She then gives some money to her sister. They don't tell us how much she gives to her sister, but she gives some money to her sister. And then she has $18 left over in her money jar. How much money does she give her sister? So how much money did she have left after she spent $12 on her mom's birthday present? 26. Yep, she has $26 left. And then we know, here's our unknown box, she gave some money to her sister. But we don't know how much money, so that's our unknown box. And then afterwards, she has $18 left. So in order to figure this out, we can do our add up method or subtraction. I'm going to go ahead and start at 18 and add up to 26. I'm going to pound count since I know 18 to 26 is not very far. Ready? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And what did you get? 8. Yep. So then we know that she babysat and made $38. She spent 12 on a present for her mom. She had 26 left over. So with her $26 she gave some to her sister. And we found out she gave $8 to her sister, and she has $18 left. So then how much money did Lynn give her sister? $8. Lynn gave her sister $8. Pause if you need to, otherwise we're going to move on to number 2. Russell has 28 marbles. Ridge has 12 fewer marbles than Russell. Natasha has as many marbles as Russell and Ridge together. How many marbles does Natasha have? Well, we know that Russell has how many marbles? 28. Yep. And Ridge has more or fewer marbles? Fewer. So let's start with Russell has 28 and Ridge has 12 fewer. So that tells me I need to take away marbles because he has less. So how many marbles does he have? So let's go ahead and I'm going to use the add up method this time. Start at 12 and go up to 28. 12 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I can't do a 10 stick because I don't need to get to 30. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Let's add them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we know that Ridge has 16 marbles. I'm going to put up here an R-U for Russell and an R-I for Ridge because I know that's how much they have. Now let's go back and read the question again. Russell has 28 marbles. Here's Russell. Ridge has 12 fewer. So here's Ridge. Natasha has as many marbles as Russell and Ridge together. So how would we solve that? Yep, you're right. We have to add Russell plus Ridge together. So I can put down here 28 plus the 16 Ridge has will get us the total of how many Natasha has. So I'm going to solve 28 plus 16 to figure out how many Natasha has. Go ahead and hit pause while you solve that. All right, let's check your work. 28 plus 16. I start in my ones cup. 8 plus 6. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Carry my 1, drop my 4, add my tens cup. 2, 3, 4, and I get 44. Natasha has 44 marbles because she has as many marbles as Russell and Ridge combined. So we added 28 plus 16 to find our total that Natasha has. Nice job. All right, number 3, we're going to do one more together here. Mr. Verde is sewing costumes for the school play. He needs 26 blue buttons. He also needs 16 green buttons and 34 red buttons. How many does Mr. Verde need in all? Instead of doing 2 math mountains, I need to figure out how many buttons does he need in all. Well, how many blue buttons does he need? 26, yep. So let's put that here. How many green buttons does he need? Yep, 16. So we are going to need to add 26 and 16. Plus then how many red buttons does he need? 34. So make sure your 1s and your 10s are lined up. And we could do first 26 plus 16 and take that total and then add in 34. Or we could line them all up like this and add. So first we're going to start in our ones cup. 6 plus 6 plus 4. Ready? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I carry my 1 and I drop my 6. Now my tens cup. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So how many buttons does Mr. Verde need in all? Yep, 76 buttons. All right. You are going to go ahead and do 4, 5, and 6 on your own. And then we are going to skip the check understanding today. Once you finish with that, you can go back to this main page here and you can practice. Tomorrow we have our math test. And a couple of problems on there will be on money. So you can either ask mom and dad for some change and practice counting and sorting. So you can sort your quarters, your nickels, your dimes, your pennies. Take some of those and count the money that you have. Or you can log on and go to IXL, P3 and P5. If I open this here, I'm on P3. Make sure you're logged in too. It says how much money is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We know pennies are each worth 1 cent. 5. Our pennies, we should go pretty quickly since we know how to count by ones. Okay, and now it gets a little bit harder. Start with your bigger valued coins. 10 plus 5 is 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. And go ahead and continue on with that. When you're done with that one, you can log in and you can go up to P5. And this is counting money up to $5. So here I have $1, but now I'm going to start with my bigger coins, my most bigger valued coins. 25, 50, 75, 80, 85, 90, $1. So now I have $2 plus 10 cents. So I have $2.10. It has the dollar sign, so I need to do my decimal with my dollar sign. Okay, here I have $2.25. So 2.25. Here I have $1, 5, 10, 15, 20, because those are all nickels, so $1.20. Oop. Okay, now I have $1, but let's count our coins. I have 4 quarters, 25, 50, 75, 100. So now I have $2 plus 5, 10, $2.10. Okay. You can either work on those IXLs or ask mom and dad for some change and practice counting change, different amounts of change, or you can do both. All right. Tomorrow we will be taking our math test. So I will walk you through that tomorrow. Otherwise, once you finish your math pages and your IXLs or practice counting your change, you are done with math for today. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.